Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's Zane JJ. Today I'm going to tell you an experience that I have with HiveMapper, and of course if let's say you have been following my content, you will probably know what is this about, basically earning passive income with an initial startup of like less than 500 bucks. And of course from there I'm going to show you my experience itself. On the thumbnail itself, you'll see that I have basically made a 10x of my money within 8-month period because of the price action of HiveMapper, as we can see itself. HiveMapper itself was initially launched on this 2022, and after that, from there, the price of the token has been trading for like 13 cents. Then after they fall below like less than 1 cent, I mean like around 1 cent, and after that, from there, it looks like a dead project. But as of today, it has pumped back to its almost its original value, and of course, we're gonna basically talk about it. Talk about the price action and of course my own personal experience with HiveMapper, and after that we are gonna jump into the topic itself, recapping on what is this HiveMapper for those who are totally new to the channel. So you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and turn on post notification, and do check out my Patreon if you're interested in that. So without further ado, we're gonna jump into the recap itself. So what is a HiveMapper? This honey token itself, very simple to understand. Over here, this is running on the Solana chain itself, and of course it is somehow like a Helium type of project, basically doing some like you have to purchase a miner, then from there the miner is going to do some communication. But over here it is going to do a mapping. If let's say you have seen like Google's like car or trucks or van going around the city, and you will see like a big ass tripod on top of the car itself, basically what HiveMapper is doing is basically the same concept as Google Maps. And of course, instead of doing like commercialized / centralized towards like whatever Google is doing, they basically use this tripod of their own to basically map the whole area. But of course they have limited manpower to basically do the updates of the map. If let's say you go to Google and go to a retro area, or let's say like a Ulu area for Singaporean itself, and you might know that there is not much vehicle going through the area. But if let's say you zoom into the place and after that you want to look for the latest picture, you might see on the bottom thumbnail of the Google Map itself, it's going to show you like captured on or image taken on like 2017, which is like, oh my god, so many years ago. And of course many years later the place definitely would have some changes, and of course like shop being like updated, shop closing and here and there, so on and so forth. So HiveMapper itself, they are trying to do this concept, and of course getting all this footage itself, they can sell all this data that we have captured using the HiveMapper dashcam itself. They can sell it to Google, they can sell it to the companies out there who wants to basically do this type of like mapping services. Like maybe you can talk about like Grab, Gojek, or those transport services. They might need all this data to basically stay updated with the latest location, pickup point, drop off point, and here and there to basically make their user experience better. Therefore, they are willing to pay like dollars towards HiveMapper. So this is the concept of this HiveMapper on recap itself. So if let's say you want to check out the video itself, I have done like 3 videos about HiveMapper itself over here on this playlist. It is going to pop up above. Over here on top, I'm going to click on it. So I've been talking about this HiveMapper since like February. So over here, I started on 25th of February talking about how much can you make with HiveMapper. Then after that, when I started talking it since 2022, since June to the 9th of June 2022, I've been talking about this HiveMapper, and after that, from there, talking about like a review, earn while you're driving / traveling, and of course, how awesome is that? It's very simple concept. Buy the dashcam, plug it on your vehicle. After that, just drive around, and after that, from there, it's gonna just capture all the data. Then you just need to use your cellular data or Wi-Fi to basically, over here we can see like an example. This is my dashcam itself. Can't really see. Yeah, the reflection, but you can't really see. I can't really show it to you. Basically, it's showing like 3 tabs over here on top, telling you that the data being captured, then after that being uploaded here and so forth. So simple enough. Just connect the dashcam onto the on your car screen. Then after that, just travel, and after that, from there, collect the data through your phone, linking your Phantom wallet. After that, it is going to basically upload the data towards HiveMapper. Then from there, they're going to credit you bi-weekly, if I'm not wrong. And after that, I would say since June itself, there are many things that's changed. Over here, you can see that on February 25th, I done another update. And after that, because back then I already ordered my HiveMapper, but yes, it's still in the pre-order phase, therefore it has not arrived. So finally it arrived on 20th of March, and after that it has been already 8 months since my initial investment of mapping, I would say. So within this 8 months itself, we can see like how did I 10x my money with this dashcam. So over here, I'm just going to show you on my end itself. This is the purchase that I've done with HiveMapper itself. My order was like around 14,000 plus. So I made a purchase on, if I'm not wrong, back then, and of course they have updated it because I purchased this HiveMapper S dashcam. And what's the difference, you might be thinking? So I'm going to show you. So here this is the HiveMapper dashcam, which is slightly cheap. I mean, as of today itself, it's selling at $300. If you use my coupon SD Crypto, you get a $30 off slash 10% off. And after that, over here they have this dashcam S model, which I was in love with it because of the small sleek design that they have. And of course, unfortunately, it has been sold out. And after that, from there, I would say as of today itself, let's say you want to purchase this S dashcam itself, is not really available until further notice. And of course, if let's say you don't mind about this bulky design, I would say that you can just purchase it, and after that you can expect this HiveMapper to come on next year February. That was the estimation that I got from John from HiveMapper. And after that, from there, I would say shout out to John that help me with all the Q&A that I have, and of course with the affiliate stuff. And after that, I would say that over here you can see the estimated delivery is on February 2024. And after that, over here you can see that it's currently only $300. And of course, when the time of my purchase, it was around $549. And over here, this is around a $500 over dollars worth of investment. And after that, from there, you can see that the shipping itself costs around $70. So the net to everything itself cost me $521 to ship it to Singapore. And after that, I would say that how did I like 10x my money? So I'm just going to show you a proof of my total earnings. So I can't really show it to you over here because it has been changed. So what I've done itself is over here, my honey token itself was initially at 32,000, which I have been mining. And of course, on the dashcam, on the app itself, you can't really see. Over here, you can see there's a 32,000 plus. If you want, you can zoom in. I'm going to zoom in over here. So it's around 32,000 worth of honey token being mined through the time frame since arrival of my dashcam. So I'm just going to show you like what I have done to do so. So over here, I'm going to do the estimation over here, scroll down. So 32,376 honey token being mined since 8 months ago. It is currently worth around almost 5,000. So initially it is almost like the 10x on my investment itself. So I put in like $500 over dollars and I get back $5,000. So it's a 10x within 8 months. So I'm just gonna show you that what I have done itself. Potentially I could have this 5,000, but I did choose not to be greedy instead, and of course did something that I say, sell your honey. Basically, I just commented it on the CoinMarketCap, basically telling people that you can sell your honey token that you have yield to basically from mapping itself to cover your dashcam. And after that, once you have covered it, technically your investment itself is zero. And after that, from there, your ROI onwards is infinite. So if let's say honey itself crash down to $0 or even like go bankrupt or whatsoever, you have already made back your money through your initial yields. Of course, for my case itself, it was 8 months of yielding. So I would say started on February itself. So when I gotten the dashcam itself, it was around 7 cents. But eventually, the price of this honey itself was pretty much worthless all the way until over here. Even though it pumped itself, I did not really notice the pump or whatsoever. I did not really touch my honey token. I just left it there. And until recently itself, the bull market happened. Basically, Bitcoin, ETF, and stuff like this. Talking about the news, and after that, this currently is like the alt season. And after that, you can see that the price of honey itself went back up to 15 cents. And over here, I would say this is pretty much the place that people should be taking profits / covering their dashcam costs. So for my case itself, when did I cover my dashcam cost itself? It was around 5 cents value. So during this 0.045 value itself, the first pump itself, I sold around 14,000 of this token to get back $600. So I got back 600 USDC from the Phantomat to do a direct swap. Then after that, over here, when it pumped again until like maybe I would say 11 cents period itself, I sold another 8,000 of these honey tokens. So I already locked in a profit of like 900 plus 600. So $1,500 has already been locked in. Yeah, 1,500 USDC has been locked in. And after that, from there, this is my account. I'm going to paste the address down below so you guys can do your stalking, do your fact check or whatsoever. So really is what have happened over here. So we can see that this is all of the mining started 8 months ago and have been accumulating all the way till today. Recently, then I started to basically do some selling. So 14,000 of these being swapped. Then after that, 7,000 being sold away. Then I purchased around 6,000 plus back, basically doing like a minor trade on the volatility. And after that, over here, this over here was a $8,000 trade. And of course, this over here was also doing a trade, but eventually when I sold at 11,000 itself, it was, as of today itself, it's not going back down. So I would say that around here, I sold at the 11 cents mark itself, and eventually it went back down a little bit, but of course I did not purchase back because my target value was around 9 cents to purchase my $8,000 back, but eventually it didn't went back down there. So as of today, I'm stuck with this USDC over here, and of course we can see that my wallet itself is currently holding around 10,000 plus worth of honey itself. So this honey itself, I'm just gonna keep it there because 10,000 itself, if let's say one honey token goes to $1, I have $10,000. So I would say, not saying that honey is going to $1 or so, but it is somehow possible. I would say it's possible. So right now you're gonna be thinking like, should I like FOMO and buy this dashcam, or should I just buy honey? So over here on some stats itself, you have to know that as of today, there's 27,000 of these HiveMapper slash dashcam being circulated around, and of course we know that if let's say there is more of these mappers that is going to be fluctuating the market itself, of course the reward is going to reduce from time to time, and after that eventually going to be like pretty much like helium starting out, it was like, oh my god, people are making like tens of thousands per month just by mining on helium itself, or even like some people made their money back within like 15 days or even a month. And after that, from there, I would say this is somehow similar to the dashcam. And of course, if let's say should you join itself, I would recommend you to basically put in like if you want to join itself, because buying the token itself, it is, I would say, pretty much a very high risk, because you are just buying this this digital token that is on the internet, which is called honey token slash HiveMapper. And eventually, if you get this amount of like honey itself, you are not really contributing to the network. You are not pretty much doing anything. Instead, you are just buying into the hype. And of course, I would say this is the easiest way to make money. Of course, buying into something, waiting it to go up to like 50 cents, $1, you basically pretty much 10x your money. You want to do that, and of course, yeah, I mean, if let's say you have money to burn, definitely you can try risking a little bit of your portfolio buying this honey token. But of course, this is not an financial advice. It's just a suggestion slash thought playing out in the future scenario. So over here, what I would say the best investment that you can do itself, not an FA again, not financial advice, is just like my own personal opinion. Number one, you can just risk $300 to basically get this HiveMapper dashcam itself. I would say that why buy the device, instead just buy the honey token. Of course, you buy the device, you have to wait, but over here there's a concept behind it. Because when you buy this itself, you know that you are getting unlimited supply of that particular token that you are mining. So you are just risking out $300, and after that, if let's say this amount itself is to you is peanuts, or let's say you do not like drive or whatsoever, you pretty much do not drive, do not own a car, probably you would just want to buy the honey token and then just leave it there and hopefully make your money 2x, 3x, then you take out your money. So the best scenario for you guys out there is basically buying the token. And of course, when it double in price, please take your initial investment out before it dumps or whatsoever. I would just say every time how I invest in the crypto itself is when I buy something, I'll wait for it to go up double, triple, then I take out my initial investment. So I know that in the future, if let's say this thing crash to zero, I lose zero money technically. And after that, from there, the whatever goes up or down itself is infinite profits. So the same concept over here, $300, you buy it, and after that, from there, once you have mined up to like 300 or more than 400, you can basically sell to get back your money's your investment of this HiveMapper. Then after that, whatever you are mining in the future, it is infinite profit. So I would say this is the best strategy that I can think of if it comes to this type of like machinery type of investment, like buying a Bitcoin async miner or whatsoever. So what are the risks to this project? Over here, by looking at this itself, it seems very decentralized. It seems like, oh, this is like a decentralized project like Bitcoin. You buy this miner, and after that, from there, it's gonna mine. But unfortunately, the big cold hard fact itself about HiveMapper is, I would say, is pretty much centralized, because what we are doing here is basically mining the data of this imagery that we are going to capture here and there, and after that, from there, we are going to submit this data towards the Hive development team slash the founders. Then the founders will basically take all this data that they have accumulated, and then they will market it out to whoever wants to purchase them. Then after that, from there, whoever purchase, money comes to the ecosystem, and after that, the ecosystem can be in honey tokens. And of course, how they do the pricing itself, the developers can receive funds from the sales of whatever data for like rental or period of 1 month, 2 months, 12 months, or whatsoever type of contract, $1 million. And after that, you can say whatever itself, whatever that they have, the developers have, is basically in fiat, or maybe they tell the company out there to basically buy the honey token to basically exchange for this data to basically boost the price of this honey token. So eventually we know that this token itself will be much more valuable in the future if let's say they do this type of concept, asking the consumer, the whoever that needs this data to buy the honey token to basically pump the price, and after that from there spend it on the blockchain. Then after that from there it's like a recycle type of model. So over here the risk itself, it is somehow like a centralized project. If let's say the founder did receive all of the cash that they have done from the sales, they can basically pocket a bit here and there, and after they eventually pocket everything, and after that shit can happen. So I would say that you can't really put your hope and faith and retirement into project like this, but I would just say that this is one of the investment that you can consider diving into to diversify your portfolio in cryptocurrency. And of course it is a very wild west place, so I would say HiveMapper itself, if you want, you can basically consider this type of investment. But of course all investment has risk, and of course I would say crypto itself is super risky, and do not put your whole life savings into it. So if let's say you own multiple vehicles, and after that you know that your vehicles are everyday running, for example you own like a rental car company, you can basically reach out to HiveMapper to talk to them on how can you like purchase the bulk purchase of this dash cam, then how can you like install it, and after that from there how can it automatically like upload the data, and of course the funds get credited to your own wallet only. I believe that they have the option out there, because they do have the option to basically do this thing called a manage a fleet. So yeah, if let's say you have like a car rental company or whatsoever, you can basically put it onto all of your cars out there, and after that from there I believe you can use all of the cars that are being rented out to do an additional type of investment slash passive income through this type of investment, instead of just only relying on your rental credits, rental income. You can do this as like a side hustle for your company. I hope it helps. So thoughts about this project itself. So initially itself, I found out about this project, it was quite hype, and after I was quite happy with whatever I'm seeing back then when I made the video talking about the review. And of course, when I saw it, it seems kind of like when I started seeing this thing, it was during the time when I got to Helium. And after that I see that, hey, this is a way to like make passive income slash not a very expensive passive income type. If let's say you talk about ASIC mining, one ASIC miner out there for Bitcoin itself is going to cost you easily almost 10,000 US dollar, and after the high electricity cost. But over here this device itself is only cost me only 500 over bucks, and of course if you buy it today itself it's only at 300, and after my coupon code being discounted 270 plus shipping itself, I would say a very good deal. And of course this over here is just using your your car's battery to basically power it, and after that from there just use some of your cellular data. If let's say you have unlimited data, lucky best, you can keep uploading every time you receive. Just like me, because I do Grab itself, I not say Grab, I do private hire, basically driving people around like a Uber type of service in your country, or maybe you want to call like Gojek, whatever itself. In Singapore I do this type of job itself, I would say it's my full-time job. Then I use this HiveMapper to put it there. Then I just map it for 8 months, and eventually it just yield me almost $5,000 if I sold it today. And after that, if I had kept all my 32,000 of that honey token, but nope, I choose not to be greedy, so I just took my investment out of this HiveMapper itself by selling almost 14,000 of my honey token Hive itself. And after that I would say 14,000 around $600. So yeah, basically I have no money in this HiveMapper itself, so I can say that I have successfully ROI within 8 months. And after that from there, with this project itself, I would just let it keep running, and after that from there, whatever I have, I'm just going to show it to you from time to time. So I'm going to put my wallet down below, address that you can stock on the Solana scan itself. Then after that you guys can basically do your own math, and after that consider if you want to join this project or not. And of course feel free to join their Discord, which I'm going to link all down below. And after that, always ask many questions that you do not understand before you buy the Hive dashcam itself. And of course I would say dashcam itself, it is over here. You can basically reserve it. You can pay for it first, and after that it's fully refundable. If let's say in the future you need like cash before they deliver it to you, you suddenly need like, oh, 270 bucks, I need it back, and you can ask them to basically do a refund to you if let's say you are not interested in this project anymore. And of course you found like a better project out there. But of course as of today, honey token itself is currently ranked, where is it? Can't really see the ranking, but I'm just gonna type it in. So here honey token itself is ranked 531 on CoinMarketCap itself. And of course we can see that the value of honey itself has been pumping since this 1 month period. yeah, basically 10x value. If let's say you purchased the honey token back then, back on like maybe say a month ago or less than 15 days ago, you basically made like 10x of your money. But who knows, man? Nobody knows this kind of project is gonna pump. And of course, in the future, hopefully Honey itself, the HiveMapper team itself, can basically deliver whatever they promise on the roadmap. And of course, as of today, I would say the dashcam itself was somehow, when ordering the dashcam for my case itself, it was somehow like a hassle because I bought the S version, but the S version did not ship out on time on the targeted time frame. Therefore, they have told me like, hey, you can get this dashcam if you want to start mapping soon. So for my thoughts itself, I know that this is like a helium project type of concept. More miners eventually equals less reward. Therefore, why not get your miner first, even though you have this like bulky, ugly type of device, I would say, compared to the Ash dashcam. The dashcam S itself is much more sleek, and of course, I totally love it. But unfortunately, I just go with the dashcam normal version to basically start mapping. And of course, I would say if let's say you're buying this itself, I would recommend you to basically go to Amazon or whatever website to buy a suction cup mount itself, because the mount that they give you by default is using the 3M sticker. So for this 3M sticker, from my own personal experience within this 8 months of like mounting onto my dashcam, I have changed the 3M sticker 3 times, and after that I would say it always somehow get less stickier because of the heat that being produced in Singapore. Even though it's winter time in your country, but Singapore itself is always summer, so it's always hot. And after that, eventually the 3M sticker will wear off and keep dropping. So my dashcam itself has been dropping from the windscreen many times. And after that, I would say I recommend you guys to basically buy a different mount to basically mount it onto your windscreen or wherever places that you want to do it. So for those who are using like thinking like previously I've talked about the HiveMapper, talking about, oh, you can use your bicycle, you can use your like scooter to basically do the hive mapping. That I believe you can do so if your imagery is stable enough. So what do I mean by that? You might want to get a DJI like tripod stand or whatsoever to stabilize the shit out of it if let's say you are going to go on roads that is pretty much bumpy. And of course, for a motorcycle or a scooter or a bicycle, every single slightest bump itself will affect the imagery. Therefore, I would say if let's say you want to do it on your bicycle, scooter or whatsoever, or helmet mount or whatsoever, make sure to get a stabilizer to basically stabilize the capture of this HiveMapper itself. If let's say you can stabilize it, I believe you will get rewarded accordingly. If let's say, because they have like an AI type of system to validate your imagery. So for some cases, sometimes my dashcam was like slightly tilted and after that not straight. It is gonna tell me that oh, we have detected some errors on your dashcam. It is not being like tilted properly, and after that this is no count. So here what you need to do is to always check on your device before you head out every time. And after that, if let's say you want to do it on a bicycle, can do so, but of course have to use a stabilizer. I believe if you use a stabilizer and you go around the place on the road itself, basically you get rewarded. So can't really confirm that, but of course if you have any questions, feel free to join the Discord to ask all of them. And after that, I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye bye, peace.